Ab Amitia Pulsae is the fourth full-length album from Mavorim, which is a Bavaria, Germany-based black metal group who have been extremely prolific, maybe even behind the scenes since 2014, where we'd gotten their first demo released just into the ether back in 2016, and that was recorded in 2014, and then they recorded about 4 demos up until 2018 that never got released until this year, and then they released 3 great albums leading up to this one, along with some very important splits that it just kind of impressed anyone willing to listen to German black metal in the last several years. In the last 5 years, I can't think of a band that has been more strikingly melodic while also maintaining their sort of black metal credibility with their sort of hateful and aggressive demeanor. It is There is a sort of a progression here in terms of charisma and melodicism, which is you'll appreciate if we just go right into a track. So we'll cut right there. So if you remember how excited I'd been about Eisenkult's third full-length album more recently, you'll understand why I enjoy this record. It is written by the same person, Baptist, but this is his kind of solo project. So that sort of pagan metal meets beer house music meets, kind of, it's not so much sing-along corny shit. And it isn't quite the sort of maudlin chivalric black metal that we're getting all the time now. There's a little bit of an epic sort of powerful feeling behind it, which is sentimental, a little bit ballsy, and basically it has riffs here and there too, which helps quite a bit. Now, there's only a few bands in the German black metal sphere that are quite like that. Earlier in their career, I probably would have compared Mavorim's work to a certain era of absurd, but now I think it's much closer to what we've gotten from Horn in the last few years. Maybe a little bit less interested in folk as a complete driver for melody, but conveying it in a similarly robust and performative way, it's just such an infectious thing. I think that if you're a fan of pagan black metal and folk black metal, which infuses use of keyboards as well as folkish melodies, there's a lot to like about this record. It still manages to retain its dignity, even though they are dancing around the hall and swinging their mug. So, I don't know. Like, I would hate to say that this is a fun black metal record. It's not so much that I had fun with it. It's just that it's so irresistibly tuneful and so easy to sit there and listen to it for hours on end that I couldn't help but talk about it. It's the kind of thing where I knew this band was good. I'd listened to their last 3 records, but I wasn't expecting them to sort of push it even further on this one. And it became a thing where it's like, all right, well, I do like this band quite a bit, and this is a great record. So, it was kind of the sort of keep going until I can't shut up about the damn band. So that gets a high recommendation from me, and that's going to depend on your interest in, I guess, the catchier side of black metal, which isn't afraid to throw a keyboard and a folk melody in there to, rile up the hall a bit. There's some more detail in the written review, and you can listen to it in a couple of days.